The Real Black and White, part of the co-working universe. I'm your host, JP. Woso Boom.
Yes, sir.
Been a little bit. Your boy JP had some computer issues. That's how I want to say it's my fault, but it's not my fault.
Mhm.
Damn technology.
Hey, you bought it.
I did. Bought it from the wrong people. Don't buy from Walmart. Learn my lesson. So I watched Crooklyn about a month ago, and we were supposed to review it that week. So it's been a while. And it's kind of fascinating how when you wait a month from when you watch a movie, how that can potentially change your thoughts and your views on the movie and how well you liked it and how well you didn't like it. Think
Say
about
that again. Wait,
So,
wait. Say that again.
It's, you take a step back. Like you watch a movie, you think you like it, maybe you think you don't like it. And then if you don't talk to anybody about it for a month, and then you look back about it, you look on your notes that you wrote down during the movie, it can kind of change maybe how you think about it. Maybe you like it less, maybe you like it more, maybe you hate on it a little bit too much. I'm just saying it's a weird way of reviewing a movie, but that's what we're doing tonight. So, Crooklyn, our first Spike Lee joint. I'm dying to say that. Why did you want me to watch this movie?
Because this is one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid. And it's crazy. I haven't watched it since a kid. So that's the difference between you watching it and me knowing what I know in my head. Is because I never watched it as a grown up.
Never.
Ever. There's no need for me. I know everything that happens about the movie.
Yeah.
But until you like really explain that it was like a kids movie, I don't remember it being a kids. I didn't remember it being a kids movie until you said that. And then I was like, oh yeah, that's why I liked it so much.
As a kid.
Yeah.
Because it really is through their perspective for the most
Yeah.
part. For the most part.
Like yeah, the most. Like damn near what the movie follows the little girl.
Well, I think it definitely shifts that way. I feel like there's a lot of kind
Like,
of
actually from the beginning, like even when she go to the store,
Mhm.
even like it's really her or the parents. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I felt like anytime like the father and mother were arguing, I think I didn't fully notice that it was still through their prism, their perspective. You know?
Bro, until like I just had a conversation about the movie recently. I forgot about all the arguing. And then I remember all the arguing because like he was just an artist. Like he was just the artist and she was taking care of all the bills.
So what I kind of got out of it was that he was fairly successful early on as an artist.
Yes.
Because like it was funny, one of my nitpicks until I thought about it, which makes it not a nitpick, is how the hell do they have this giant house? Like it's like 3 floors. That's a bit. I know we're talking about takes place in what, the 70s, or is this a modern? Was this 90s?
No, I think this movie was like in the 90s.
Okay.
But I think it took place in the 80s though.
Okay. Yeah.
The basketball game was on. You like I don't know if you remember. I think the Knicks was playing.
Oh,
I
you're
don't
right.
know.
So no. So this is the 70s. Yeah, this is 70s. Early 70s.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Early 70s.
Frazier.
Awesome.
Frazier was their favorite player. So whenever Frazier played.
Walt Frazier. Yeah.
He talked about Frazier a lot.
But yeah, I mean, so clearly he was successful early on, and then kind of started fading away, and money got tight, and can't pay their bills, and I'm not going to say it's a cliched movie, but it does kind of really tap into the struggle of having 4 kids and only having one paycheck, really, and that's not even a solid paycheck. It's just he's Delroy Lindo is so consumed with, no, I got to do this. We're gonna get it back. I'm writing some more music, but she's like, it ain't paying the bills, and now we lost power, and now we got.
And then you got the nerve not to back me with these kids. When it's time to back me with these kids, you give me another headache because you can't back me with your boys. That is crazy.
Yep. So speaking of the mother and father, it was cool seeing Delroy Lindo because it's like a guy I knew so before Sinners. If I would seen him, I'd be like, yeah, I know him. He's in a lot of movies that I've only seen like once or twice, but again, he's in a lot of movies. But him having this resurgence with Sinners the last year, getting an Academy Award nomination, potentially winning next week, and then just seeing him 25 years younger, still old in a way, but that was cool. And then the mom, this took me a while. Elfrey Woodard. I'm like, I know her. I know her. And I'm one of those guys that won't look it up right away. I will sit in that movie and like, I'm going to figure it out. And I couldn't. And I look up, she's also in a bunch of movies and ones that I've kind of seen, but I'm like, nah, it's not her. That's not her. Star Trek First Contact. Oh, one of the top 2 or 3 Star Trek movies. And she's the human. You saw First Contact, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the human. She's the short black hair or red hair, and she accidentally gets taken up into the Enterprise. I'm like, oh yeah, that is her. That was pretty cool. You're opening up my world of
No,
black actors.
no, yeah. You're gonna sit there and talk about some of resurgence, no, white surgeons, because that's a black great. I don't, Del, I don't even know his name. That's just like,
Oh boy, a black gray, but I don't know his name.
I fall for white propaganda sometimes. But listen, yeah, man, he in mad movies, like mad movies I love. Like so, that's like
Yeah, I mean he's in a lot of movies. I don't know how many great movies. Again, not the ones that I've seen, but like I saw the Jet Li, the one. I'm like, oh yeah, he is in that one. He's the cop. It's just, and he was much younger in that one. Just funny to catch those things. All right, so you asked me, and I apologize because it has been a month and I don't remember the kids' names. But when you tell me, I'll know it. You asked me what character was Woso in his household growing up.
Do you think I know their names?
I well, which one is it? I mean, you told me to guess. I don't remember their names. Was it the one?
Oh, you just got a description. It was like an easy description.
It wasn't the
Which
one with the
one?
glasses. It wasn't the one with the glasses, or was it? He's definitely the troublemaker. Whichever one was that little instigator.
No, it was it's the one with the glasses.
Oh,
Minus the talking back to mom because
okay.
that's behind the back.
Yeah, they did a lot of talk, like just ragging on the mom. Like
It's because of the dad. The dad not showing her respect by backing her up while she's trying to handle these boys while you trying to get your music time to like have your creation time, your space. She's raising these kids, and when she needs you to have her back, what you say? Let them watch the game. Like, come on, bro.
yeah, you gotta be a combined front there. Like
In front of, even if you disagree, in front of them, you have to agree, no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's like they weren't scared of their dad. Like that you know, I'm scared is
No,
a strong word, but like
and 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 I guess as a kid, like in that movie, it's like the way they talk. Like, bro, I couldn't even fathom. I never seen 9 times out of 10. I never seen no black kid talk to their mom like that and get away with it. I think they just didn't want to. It's a PG-13 movie, and they didn't want to show her whooping kids.
it's like they would kind of like she would chase him around and they would run away, you know. But
He's with his mouth open. She put the clothes in his mouth. See, I don't got woken up like that at night.
oof.
But it's not with no, it's belts. I told you to clean this kitchen.
That yeah. Yep. Like yeah, I told you one thing to do. She went to work, came
One
home,
thing.
middle of the night, they were half asleep. Nope, get up and clean.
The thing is, you forget. You playing the game, you watch the TV. That it happens.
Yep. So this movie was made on a $14 million budget. Still, is this before Do the Right Thing?
Nope, it's 4 years after.
Wow, after. And basically made its money back. So this wasn't a big hit. So this kind of makes sense with your hood classic that
It's not a hood classic, it's a cold classic.
I can't win. I don't. Every time I say one,
It's a black classic. Hood classic is like movies that straight to DVD. Like that's a hood classic. A black classic is something that's like Crooklyn, like what's the movie? Roots or some shit. Like,
no.
Color
Everyone
Purple.
knew Roots.
Color
Okay.
Purple.
No, color.
No. That's a. I'm talking about a black classic.
Okay.
Like it's black class. That's our movie. Like it's no white people in there. It's not whitewashed. That's what we say. It's a black classic. A hood classic is straight to DVD. It's different. Jesus.
Even though The Color Purple was directed by a white guy.
Hey, it is what it is. We didn't have time back then. Like you know what I'm saying. And Oprah,
Spielberg,
you know her how she is.
Spielberg got that street cred.
Spielberg did it.
Yeah.
Huh. That's dope. Hey, that's why it's done right.
Well, yeah, one of the greatest directors of all time. Yep, you got it.
It was just white director. I don't trust the black guy back then. Spike Lee would have had it all messed up. But go ahead.
So you mentioned how we figured out it was the 70s just by talking it out. I had one of the best lines when they were watching the New York Knicks game. As a Laker fan, this one hit hard when he goes, "Yo, Jackson ain't nothing." Let's talk about Phil Jackson. I knew
Phil
it.
Jackson.
I'm like,
man.
yeah, he really wasn't. He's gonna be, he's gonna win 10 rings soon.
That's funny, man. And when he made the movie, he probably already he had 3 rings by then. That's probably why he put it in there. That's crazy.
No, he didn't win any.
94?
Right. 94, yeah. So he's
they won like 3 rings.
Yep. So we always talk about needle drop. This by far, so far, has the best needle drops in the movie. There were some really good songs that Spike Lee threw in here.
When you talk about like which the one, it's like even when like they arguing when they fighting we right before she kicked him out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the needle drop thing, but like that's the best music playing going on to me when it like throw a whole bunch of chaos with that song playing because that song doesn't match like a bad mood. It's like a up tempo move. Like you think they about to start laughing at the end, but it's Get Out.
So I had Everyday People by Sly and the Family Stone and Hey Joe by Jimi Hendrix. Like, well done, Spike. Like those are just 2 really, really good songs, and they both fit. You're right, the mood of what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what most of the budget was spent on. I mean, you got these kids; they don't require any money. It's really not a glamorous shoot. It's just in a house mostly.
Tell me that's not some of the best child acting going on in that movie.
Definitely by the little girl. She had my heart by the end of the movie.
You don't think the boys too? Like, you probably don't like the dynamic of all them kids and how they acted. They really felt like siblings.
I'll give you that. Like, I think a lot of it's a great screenplay by Spike Lee. It really is. Like, I think that's my number one favorite part of the movie is the screenplay. It's a lot of talking, but they all feel like genuine fights, conversations, just talking like a family would talk. Like it doesn't feel completely scripted. It feels like he let them do their thing sometimes. Where maybe it doesn't even sound. It flubs a line here or there, and then they redo it, and it's like no, but that's real. And the way the kids fight, the way they talk to each other, it is how kids talk. Like especially to each other. Now the parents thing we talked about that's a little different, but I really liked how real they spoke to each other.
Yeah, and in the way they talk to their parents, kids do talk like that when the parents not unified type junk. So it's like.
So what was going on with
Raphael?
Okay. That's right. There's so many characters here. We got the
you already know who I'm talking about.
We got the neighbor down below.
That's Raphael.
With all the cats. And they do nothing but complain that it just smells like shit.
Instead of cats, he got guitar picks. But yeah, that's
playing his music. Yep, just playing his music for his cats, blaring it.
The kids starting with him, but the parents hate that he's so dirty that they don't care.
Nope.
It's like we wish you just be gone because if you wasn't dirty, they won't pick on you.
I mean, the kids are obviously lying about whatever they're doing with him, and it's just like we got their backs because we don't like you and you stink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's neighbors, man. You know, always have good ones.
And the apartment that they've written out for that dude up there, he come down and he punch him. and knocks him out, and
Yep.
he goes to jail.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
all the stuff that a kid sees, like that's through her eyes too. That's her coming back from the store watching all the junk before she like starts stuffing her breast. I mean, stuffing her chest with the tissue.
Yeah. Even the stealing scene in
Yeah.
in the in the store, like
Hmm.
she sees this, or this little older girl do it no problem, so she tries to do it, and boom, gets caught.
And then she master it, and then they let her go. That
Pretty good. Pretty good. I had the best cinematography. Wow, I had the best cinematography shot of Troy floating after huffing paint, like through the streets. Like
Oh
it
yeah.
just that looked good. It just looked, and it's like, yeah, I can imagine that's how you feel after huffing paint. I wouldn't know, but you're flying to the clouds, and it was funny. Spike Lee wrote himself into one of those parts, like the I don't want to call
Oh
him.
yeah. Him writing himself as the crackhead is crazy.
Yeah, well, is he a crackhead or he just? I mean,
He a cokehead or does that, or he
or
just high. He just get fiend out. Because remember,
yeah,
they
because
got white around their nose at one point, or
yeah,
their
'cause,
mouth, or something.
I mean that's the early '70s, right? But any way you can get it, you put it in a paper bag and just puff it.
Yeah,
I wasn't a big fan of Delroy Lindo saying that rock and roll isn't good music.
that's
Where did that
funny.
come from?
Because like real, it's like R&B singers. There's a lot of them. A lot of singers say rap ain't real music or rock. It's jazz or anything that's singing with a voice.
Yeah, jazz sucks.
I don't
I
think
wonder
it
why.
sucks.
No wonder why you couldn't bring in any money. You're in the middle of the greatest music ever being performed, coming over from England and a little bit in the USA, and you're saying no, this sucks.
But if you're doing something and it's something this new crave just takes over, and now you getting pushed to the back burner, you gonna say it sucks so. So like
You're gonna defend it, even if it's not popular.
word.
All right, I just want to get the girl's name right. Let me start talking about her. Oh, it is Troy. Oh yeah, she was the one that. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we talked about how the movie basically becomes Troy's movie, the little girl, because and again, it's funny that it didn't hit me right away, but as soon as they start talking about her going to live with her aunt
Uh-huh.
down in Florida, it's like, oh, well, this is gonna suck because she's gonna leave and then they're gonna stick with the family and what's going on in New York. And no, for the next half hour, we're down in Florida with her.
It shows
And
the other family,
in
Christians.
a way, I know it kind of it slowed down the movie because it wasn't this crazy hectic summer in New York City, but just being able to focus on her and you talk about good acting, she's pretty damn good, and just her learning a different way of living. Different parents. You got an older cousin, and everything's just a little different, but their dynamic was pretty good because it wasn't perfect, but she learned a lot down there, and it did start to break my heart when her mom started getting sick.
Nah, it like like even just talk about it, like I get chills. Like, bro, I that part of the movie when she goes back
Mm-hmm.
after reading all those letters, like everything is fine, and like they never changed her voice to make it seem like she was sick.
No, it was like it's just a little infection, right? She's fine. She's gonna be fine.
Yeah, but when she goes to the hospital room, that junk messed me all the way up. Like that's the part that like that's where I start like getting like crying because that's the part. Like thinks she come back home to her mom. Like it's when she say I could cook now.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh,
man,
ugh. She was also one like early in the movie, like she would start cleaning the house on her own.
mhm.
Like, yeah, she was just she has three older brothers. I don't know if they're all older, but she's got
No,
four brothers.
she's the second youngest. The
Okay.
one boy is real little.
Yes, you're right. Yep.
He the one that's always telling.
But she's the only girl of the family, and as a kid, and that's a it's a tough dynamic.
Hmm.
Something we can only think about. We can't experience that. So I feel like her relationship with her mom ends up being the most important in the movie, and the fact that she loses her at such a young age is, yeah, it's heartbreaking.
And then the movie don't end when she dies. It shows her how she like the more interactions with her dad now.
Yep.
Like when he was in there when she was like finally went off, she snapped, and then she started throwing up, and then him cleaning like him right there clean. That's another sad part for me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Him cleaning that throw up off of her.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't want to go to the funeral. She didn't want to get dressed. Her aunt's there again, just trying, you got bought you a nice dress and everything. She just it's like you said, it's good acting because it's you don't want to overact, you don't want to underact there. It's just you're still in a daze because at that age I don't think you can fully comprehend your mom's gone until probably weeks, months later when you come
Mm-hmm.
home and she's just not there. And then when it's 3 days later, you're like, oh, that's tough. Now, I didn't get as sad as you did, and I don't know why.
Because you're not black.
Oh,
You don't care about a black woman dying. But check it. Listen. Another part, and back in that hospital part, that's funny is straight like a black woman is when she comes in and the first thing she says to her daughter is, "Who did that to your hair?" She
that's a
said, "I
great
took
line.
the beads out." The aunt said, "I took the beads and the braids out because I didn't know what to do."
That's
Leave them in there.
the South and never seen beads. That's a great line. You're right, and that's it, man. It's just a different dynamic that she was down there to up going back up there. So the reason I think I didn't get quite sad is because I wasn't fully engaged in the movie. I'll admit it. I don't think I didn't love it. I think it took me a while to again realize it was a kids movie, and I felt bad because you said this is one of your favorite movies. But when you told me you watched as a kid, I'm like, yeah, this makes sense. It's totally a kids movie. He says PG-13, so it's not like you're watching when you're 4 or 5, but it's centered around the kids and living in New York City in a summer and how they deal with life, how they deal with their neighbors, their own family, and watching it as the first time now, yeah, it was just okay. Sorry, man. I
You're
was
bugging.
well,
Crooklyn is a goat. The GOAT family movies. I don't care what you say. You can keep it. Spike Lee. It's one of Spike Lee joints.
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5 is crazy. Get out of here. Get out of here. This shows the straight dynamic of a black family. I don't know about living in New York because I don't know about that outside junk, but that's a black family. Even the point that when she said about the food stamps, like that's like me, like bro, like me, like why am I using food stamps and we don't get them? You buy them because you like from somebody. Now we gotta use these things, and it looked like, and what the mom say? They probably using them too. So I don't know, man. Whatever. I'm keeping it at my 5 GOAT kid movies for me.
5 is crazy.
Yeah, forget you. It's some real like you kid acting is like it's a like I how you say it, I rate it on a curve because like I don't care. You can't judge kids too bad. So
Hmm.
but when great kids stand out in acting, like you salute it. Like the boy in adolescence, I think like he's one of the greatest kid roles ever played when in that show. Like he's dope.
He's never acted in his life before.
And that's the crazy part. Like he's going through some real junk in his head in his life. Like that wasn't acting. That dude is dope, bro. That little kid is dope. I hope he grows to be like Leo or something. Like he's dope.
What do they say? Like the you get lucky the first time, like that's it. And
Yeah, we ain't gonna see him again.
yeah, no, you got one shot.
Scary movie 17. But but the kids they do a real good job acting like Sandlot. Like I love how they act in Sandlot. That's another great kid acting job for me. especially me. Like I grew up watching Mary Kay and Ashley.
No, I'm not calling this a bad movie. I
You called
couldn't
it
get.
2 stars. That's a bad movie.
No, no, no. Bad movies are saved for one and below, man.
Oh
Like,
Jesus, one and
because again,
below.
I like the screenplay and I like the how the kids talk to each other and I like the mom and daughter relationship. It just there's things I liked, but as a whole, when I at one point I wanted it to be over, which is
Mm,
never a good sign when you're watching a movie, right? Like I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of like I'm good, and it keeps going for another 40 minutes. Not that that was a bad ending. It just yeah, I struggled to get into it. So
yeah, point. Yeah,
I think it is a it's a movie you grow up on, you grow up with, and that's why you have that love for it.
yeah. And
If you
JP told
watch
me don't go give him another Spike Lee movie, but
yeah, I need a
that's
break. I need a
crazy.
break. I was about to like, hey, it's kind of similar to The Sandlot. Like if I were to watch that now, I probably wouldn't like it as much. But I made my wife watch it last summer and she loved it. It was the first time. So there goes my theory.
I think she'll like this movie. How about that one?
Ooh,
How about that one? Is he gonna say your 2 stars are ridiculous? Get
and
out of here.
racist.
I think that's what it is.
Okay. But when I give a movie a really high rating, you say, oh, you're just placating to the black people.
Yeah,
I
just give
can't
us
win.
our mid.
I
Give us
can't
our
win.
mid. We just
I gave Boomerang mid, and you're like, no.
no, you're bugging. See, Boomerang is white. Like, no, Eddie Murphy don't got nothing that's mid between before Nutty Professor. Care what you say. Eddie Murphy, that dude. But we ain't talking about him right now.
I was gonna say,
Talk
well,
about Troy.
if he was in this, it would have been a 4 star.
No way. I can't see him even being in no part of this movie. You know what? It's like even Crooklyn, like it's either you like it or not. Like because I could get why somebody don't like Crooklyn because it's like one of the movies that I wouldn't watch if I didn't like Crooklyn. Like I wouldn't watch them. Like I don't know. I wouldn't watch. I don't like movies like that. Like it's long and it's drawn out. It's no action.
Yeah, but
It's a story.
that's why I was giving credit to the screenplay because without a good screenplay, that movie is terrible, terrible. But
Yes.
he sets up the again, and it's not just straight dialogue. You know, kid says this, kid says that. He is setting up good scenarios for the kids to let them just argue and talk. Like and it they all did feel like real life events that would happen at that time when you're struggling with money and everything. That's why I'll give that a lot of credit. I think it's just yeah, a movie that like not that nothing happens, but it's just until the mom gets sick, it's like nothing major happens. Like the dad leaves for like what a weekend, then comes back.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And you
I
gotta be with me,
understand your whole
Mister
thing.
Five
It's
Star.
just that.
See
But go
this,
ahead.
remember what I talked about early on? It was like when you watch a movie and you don't really talk about it for a month, and then you start rehashing everything that you're trying to remember. You're looking at notes, like how is it different? And I remember I was probably going to give it like a 3.5. But then when a month goes by and I'm like, man, I don't remember anything from that movie. Like it's a lot of talking. So, but and like I said, when there's no big events that happen until the end, it's like, man, did I really enjoy it? Because I'm like, I really don't want. I had time to watch it again, and I didn't really want to. I think if I really liked it, I would have watched it again in preparation for this.
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like I don't really. Again, maybe I should for our podcast, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna let Woso take this one.
Oh my god, man! Don't shit on a classic. It's cool though.
You're gonna get me back. I know. There's some white movies coming. You're gonna be like, Jerry Maguire sucks. Tom Cruise sucks.